Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about Minions: The Rise of Gru, and the movie out in theaters right now. And then Minions: The Rise of Gru. It deals with the Minions and their assistance with the Despicable Me character Gru, and his quest to become the world's greatest supervillain. Okay, so to get things started, what I liked about the movie is, well, first and foremost, the animation. I think Illumination is, when it comes to animation, one of the most underappreciated animation studios out there. Obviously, the kids, they love their movies and stuff, which I totally understand. However, they are able to provide some pretty good-looking animation without the Pixar level budget that you see Lightyear having, and of course, as we all know, Lightyear's bombing for obvious reasons. Obviously, there's always going to be a little bit of corner cutting, like Illumination always uses these very simple shapes with their designs, which, alright. Ultimately, they could just simply be this small budget animation studio that provides terrible animation. However, they're not. And when it comes to the voice actors, they're all pretty decent. I wouldn't say they're anything great, but they are decent. Obviously, Steve Carell, he's Gru. He's always done a good job voicing Gru, has a funny little accent that he uses. And the humor is definitely very kid-oriented. Obviously, my preference for humor is not going to be in the movie at all. It's more suited for something like Blazing Saddles. But it is kid-friendly. And honestly, I've seen worse jokes directed for kids, because, there are some moments that made me chuckle a little bit. I'm not kidding. Ultimately, it's something that an argument can be made is safe for kids, because I know some studios, especially Disney, has been putting stuff in their kids' content that a lot of people have argued is not appropriate for them. It's nothing like that in here, okay? However, there are some problems with this movie, and some of it is typical for Illumination. Obviously, the story is everywhere. Which, kind of a bummer, because Illumination started off great with Despicable Me, and since then their stories have been all over the place. There's this going on, then there's that going on, then there's that going on, then there's this going on. It's just all over the place. The new characters aren't that great either. There's this one chick that's like this very exaggerated supervillain, which is like, okay. Yeah, ultimately, I think it's good for kids. Obviously, it's a little bit haywire at times. However, you're just simply looking for an excuse to get out of the house, take your kids with you. Your kids are going to have a blast. You could go either way. And ultimately, I'm going to give Minions: The Rise of Gru a 6. Nothing special about it. However, it's a good way to entertain your kids for an hour and a half. That's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Buddetsky will return.